Hey, beautiful souls. My name is Ria, and I just love astrology. The 10th house. So, the 10th house is the house of public image, your legacy, recognition, honor, what you're going to be known for, and also remembered for when you're no longer alive. It's the house, it's The 10th house starts from your MC, which is the midheaven, which is the highest point of your chart. The significations of the ninth house would reflect in the 10th house. Because in the ninth house, remember, it's all about beliefs, your morals, your principles, what you hold dear. Are you someone who's got integrity, or have you got a lack of that? So the significations of your ninth house, it's like the peak of it, the benefits of the ninth house you would find in your 10th house. It's what you're here to contribute to the world at large through mastery. So the 10th house is not something that it's ruled by Saturn and the sign of Capricorn, which depicts, hard work and learning through lessons, through trials and error, and, achieving that which can no longer be broken down. Because that's the theme of Capricorn. Capricorn builds so that it lasts. It's like building that strong foundation, strong legacy, something that's not going to be destroyed easily. Because the 10th house, if you go after the 10th house too fast, you run the risk of losing it very fast as well. So it's slow building. It's a house that you would say starts to activate after your midlife. You usually have a Uranus opposition at the age of 38. I think, yeah, from 35 and above. No, it's more like later in life, but not like extremely old. It's after midlife. So it's what you've worked for all your life. I mean, like, because, yeah, Earth is a school, right? And we learn every day by every action. Everything that we do counts. It doesn't matter if it's insignificant to us, it does count. For example, if a seamstress makes a dress and she puts that out into the world, I'm using seamstress. It could be a male dressmaker as well. And that dress goes out into the world and someone picks it up, wears it, and they go to maybe an interview or they go to a competition or something, and they win that competition, or they, sign a deal, or something good just happens to them wearing that outfit that was made by the dressmaker. And then, they're excited, and then they start to say, this is my lucky outfit, this is my lucky shirt, this is my lucky dress. And they do that out of excitement and happiness and joy. That's a frequency that they're radiating into the world. And that is an end result of the contribution of the dressmaker. Even though the dressmaker has no idea who's wearing the outfit, what's happened to the person, indirectly, they have contributed something positive to the world, because everything is energy. And every energy that you put out leaves a mark in the world. So you could also say the 10th house is like the karma of all you've done. No, it's the reaping after the sowing. Like to say that you reap what you sow. That's the 10th house. For example, it's not always all about career. Although it could be, it's your standing in the society that you live in, what you're known as, what you're known for, what you contribute. And that's your 10th house. It's a very important house. It's the house of the systems that rule wherever you live. The systems, the structure, the government, the laws that make up wherever you live in. It's the legal system, it's the political system, it's the structures that we live by in the society. That's the 10th house. In the 7th house, you get married. If the 10th house doesn't approve of your marriage, you're not married. In the 4th house, you could purchase real estate, but if the 10th house doesn't approve of that, then you don't own the property. That's the 10th house. It's the laws. It's the legal document that proves that you own. This is yours. This is what you own in the society. This is what your name's gonna be attached to. That's the 10th house. Because if you don't sign a legal document, then the state doesn't recognize that you're married. And if you don't have the deed to a property, the state doesn't recognize that you own that. That's the 10th house. It's the laws that you have to live by. It's the laws that you have to abide by. And what role you play in that society, within that structure. Do you fight the system? Do you play by the rules of the system? Do you fight with authority? Do you challenge authority? Do you succumb to authority? Do you abide by the rules, or do you not abide by the rules? You can see things like that in the 10th house. Pluto in the 10th house could indicate a person who's deeply driven by an innate ambition for power and success. A person like this, if done right, is someone who's going to be known for being someone who's powerful and has made a positive impact in society. This is a person who sees through systems, and systems doesn't always have to deal with an entire nation. It could be system. There's systems in your house. Your house is run by a system. There's a system within your house. There are laws and there are things that you need to live by within your house that you have created for that to function properly. And same as your workplace, there are laws and there are things that you need to go by and play your role in your workplace, right? So Pluto could throw you into very challenging situations just to test what you're made of, just to see what you've got in that 9th house of yours. You could be working with a corrupt official, for example, or corrupt businessman, and you've been asked to do something that goes against what you hold dear, what you believe is fair, what you believe is good to you, but it's obviously not the same kind of belief that whoever your boss is holds, because remember, beliefs are unique, which is why you can't really say this is good or bad. But if you go against what you believe in, then you're not being true to yourself. And Pluto is very psychological, It could make you make excuses for going against your belief. But ultimately, what Pluto is trying to let you know, what Pluto is trying to teach you here is that whatever is not built on solid ground could be taken away for you to rebuild it on what's true. Take that as it resonates with you. In the 10th house, as above, so below. The 10th house opposes your 4th house. And if you've got a planet there and it's super close to your MC, even if it's not that close to your MC, as long as it's in your 10th house, that planet is directly opposing your 4th house, which is your home, your roots, where you're from. So as above, so below. It's always going to reflect. What you're made of will always come out as a legacy. What you're made of will always find a way to come out as your legacy. So it simply depends on what you want to leave behind. That's the 10th house.